off of your 1500 at Twilight 337, what that felt like for you and how that plays going forward over the next few weeks.
Felt good. It was a very fun race. It was very fun to run at Hayward Field at night, and it was just kind of like the meet I had marked on my calendar. With a slow start to the year, I was like, this is kind of late in the year. I can probably run pretty quick here and get my regional standard, so it was a good confidence.
What have been some of the biggest differences for the team in your estimation going into the Big Ten this year?
Biggest differences? I mean, this is my first outdoor conference meet, or first track conference meet for that, so I can't speak too much on differences. I think we're strong. I think we're ready to go.
What you running this week?
1500 and most likely 5K.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, you said you already got the regional standard. So why do you think you want to run another 1500 again?
I don't want to see a non-organ athlete win in Hayward Field. So if I can prevent that, I'm going to try my best.
What did it just mean for you to have, what you did, what was it, last week at the Twilight, PR 337, I believe last high was 345. So how much confidence does that give you heading into, Big Ten championship track meet where, everything's on the line and another title's on the line for you guys?
Yeah, I felt really good. I mean, I knew I could do it. I just needed to get out there and do it. I mean, going in, I wasn't worried too much about time. There's good enough athletes in the field where I knew if I had won, I was going to run fast enough. And so the main goal is to just get the win, and so I was more happy about just winning that race.
Simeon, you mentioned that this is your first conference championship meet outdoors. Has it felt like a long time coming for you?
Yeah, it's kind of been a long journey to get here, not the smoothest, but things are going well now, and yes, I'm very excited.
You mentioned the field a little bit there. Is there anything you raced against a field with some pro guys in it last weekend? Now you're racing college guys. Is there any difference? Do you think about that at all?
Not really a difference. I mean, they're all good 1500 meter runners. Some very good ones in our conference. Probably going to be much more challenging to beat, and I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I'm excited to go out there and really get pushed.
You've raced some of these guys before, whether it's Penn relays or even in high school before. Like, what makes it more challenging? Because you said last week some of them were a lot better than the pro guys that you ran against last week. So what makes them a challenge out there?
I mean, some of them just straight up have better PRs. So a lot of them just have a lot of experience with racing. A lot of them have been around the NCAA for a long time. They've done these conference meets over and over and over again, and they've won, and they've proven themselves before, even at the national level. And then even in the postseason, some of them have done very impressive things. And so they're just very, very good 1500 meter runners, and that's what makes them hard to beat.
When you do get a moment like this where you get to compete in your first kind of outdoor championship conference-wise, how do you kind of get yourself prepared? Obviously not only physically, for an event like this, but mentally as well. What are you doing this week to make sure you're ready for the moment when you get your opportunity?
I won't treat it any different than any other race. I try not to think about putting too much pressure on myself. I get nervous enough. I don't need to work on making myself any more angst. But yeah, I'll just be ready to go and be ready to work off of instinct and just do my best.
What do you do to quiet the nerves? Is there anything in particular?
I don't try to quiet them. I think it's fine to be really nervous. I think I thrive off being really nervous, and the more nervous I am, I feel the more ready I am to go, the more sharp I am.
What's the outlook on the team competition part of this for you guys? You weren't in it, but they had the team invitational earlier this year. What does that look like when you guys are looking at this meet?
Yeah, I mean, on paper, we're not supposed to win. I mean, we weren't supposed to win indoors. I mean, it's on paper for a reason. It really doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is the days you can beat and how good you do on those days. And so I'm very excited to compete as a team. I really haven't experienced that before, like I said. I mean, I did cross country, but it's totally different on the track. I'm ready to watch some events and cheer on my teammates like that. So yeah, I'm excited.
Where do you think your fitness is at right now? Just based off, just kind of this late start, trying to, at least on the individual side.
Good enough. Yeah.
Is it good enough, thinking long term? I mean, I don't know if Tokyo's on your mind towards September. Are we thinking long term, trying to compete for maybe a world team?
I mean, the past year, if anything, has shown me not to think too far in the future. So I'm just grateful I'm healthy right now and I'm able to compete at this meet. And I believe I can do some very fun stuff in the future, but I just try not to think about that right now.
Anything else?